Hey guys, Heathway here, and today I'm going to bring you guys a little bit of a different type of video to normal. It's something I've been doing quite a lot recently, and that is sniping. And I've seen quite a few other YouTubers do videos on this, and it's made them loads and loads of coins, and also got lots of views. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the best sniping fields on the game right now, as well as some of the best players to trade with that are hopefully going to make you guys thousands and thousands of coins. But before getting on into the video, if you guys are new around here, don't forget to subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And also if you guys could leave a like on the video, that would be very much appreciated. But without further ado, let's go on into the first filter. So you want to set the quality to silver, then go to the Premier League, and then just find out how much the cards are selling for. So right now, that's around 350 coins. There's one just up there for 300. You just want to undercut that by about 50 coins or so, and then try and snipe some deals. So I've picked up the two cards that were already here. We've got Mayan Appa, and we've got this guy called Arfield as well. Now he actually goes for a few hundred coins, so I'm probably just going to sell him on immediately and make some good profit. So instantly, I mean, on first search, we've already managed to get 2 deals, so that's not bad at all. Next search, Dummett's popped up. These are the two we literally just got, and Dummett, I'm not sure what he sells for. Go ahead and check in just a moment, but here's a rare silver. May actually go for a few coins. I'll be listing all of those up at the end of the video, but as you guys can see, all you want to do is literally just undercut that by 50 coins. So they were going for 350, and then try and snipe one. And already, here we go, 200 coins. Missed out on Alexander-Arnold. And he's like 800 coins. Picked up a Ward for 300. He is a Liverpool goalkeeper. Not sure if he's really going to sell for too much. But I think some of the cards, especially fullbacks and players from teams like Huddersfield and Brighton, will probably go for quite a lot because people will be investing in them for league scoreboard challenges. But Ward seems to go for a bit. I'm going to send all of these to the transfer list, and I'll list them all up at the end of the video. 200 coins for a Legzin. However you say that guy's name. 200 coins for him. That's very, very cheap, so I can sell him easily for like 350 anyway. But he actually goes for about 400, so that's not bad. 2 more deals, literally next search. We've got Henry or Henri, I'm not sure if you say that in a French or an English way. And then we've got Murphy as well from Newcastle. 2 very, very cheap deals. So we got him for 250 and then Henri for 300. Straight after that, literally next search, we've got 2 more players. Mayan Appa, who I've already sniped, that time for 250. And also Rose Senior, so he's a player we've not got so far. I'm not sure what he sells for, but he cost me 300 coins. Legstins and Kalukas, again, that's in my next search. Every single time I'm looking, I'm getting deals. This filter is amazing right now. Kalukas actually has a decent card for non-rare silver too, but 250 coins for him and 300 for Legstins. Again, I'm going to be selling all of these on at the end of the video, so stay tuned and hope you'll see how much they will sell for. This is the first time I'm actually having to bring the price down since I first started, because every time I've actually bought someone, the next search, someone has popped up. Literally the next search every single time. So this filter is crazy. The amount of deals you get, we get yet another one there. 200 coins for another Legstin. I still haven't worked out how you say that guy's name, and I've sniped him about 4 times. But 200 coins, that's a really, really cheap deal. I'm getting a lot of them so far, but I want to move on, show you guys some more filters. This one's a really good one on a low budget. If you just have like 1,000 coins or so just starting out, it's perfect for you. You can get some really good deals, but right now, not getting anything. There we go, 200 coins for a Ward. That's a good deal. For the next filter, you're going to want to go to quality goal position, either right back or left back. And then you go to the Premier League again, and you just want to find out what the cards are selling for. So right backs for me are going for 650 coins. And if we go and check left backs, I think they're going for a little bit less, but still quite a similar price, around about 600 for them. And there's one right there for 550. We've already picked him up. And basically all you want to do is undercut that by 50 or 100 coins, and then just try and snipe some deals. And if you actually get the price low enough, if you can snipe for 600 in some cases without too many cards coming up, like every single search, so you can actually use it as a sniping filter. You can sometimes get rare cards, which makes it even better, but if you just have it like 550 coins or so, you can get loads of deals. We've already got a Baba, and he's actually got a good card and plays for Chelsea, so I'm going to see what he sells for. But this one's good. If you've just got a few more coins, you're going to be probably getting more deals, I'd say, on average, and you can make steady profit, and these cards sell really, really fast, so it's a good filter to use if you've got like 10k or so. And this guy goes for about 800 coins, so I'm making some good profit on him already. Charlie Daniels for 550, literally the next search. I just came back onto the market, and he was just waiting there for me to pick up, and I think he may go for a bit. There we go, he actually goes for 600 coins at least on bid. About 700, 800 coins, that's not too bad. And an Eric Peters, I've added him to the transfer targets. We've still managed to pick him up. That is yet another deal. I mean, I've searched 3 times, and I've got 3 players. Why do I keep adding these to my transfer targets? Missed out on an Olsen there. I shouldn't have. I added him to my transfer targets by accident, but there's loads of cards come up. Olsen there for 600. Wait, why couldn't I buy him? I don't know. 400 coins for a Baba. That is a minimum price snipe. We got one earlier. He goes for like 800 coins. I can double my coins on him. 400 coins. That's a really good snipe. Minimum price. You couldn't get him any cheaper than that. 450 coins for a Robertson. That's the first time I've sniped him. And I think he's quite an expensive one. He's like 800 coins at least. And we got him pretty cheap there, 450. Swapping over to right back, 450 and 400. Missed out on that second one. We got a Norton for 400 coins. And I reckon that's a cheap deal. I mean, I think they go for a little bit more in right back. They're like 650 is the lowest by now. So I can sell them for at least that. Probably like 700 to 800. Not too bad at all. I'm going to try and get 2 more deals right here. I'm going to try and get them live as well. Here we go. One, that's an Ashley Young. Man United may go for a fair few coins. 800, 900. It's not bad, not bad. And a Danny Simpson, I've added him to my transfer targets. Added him to the transfer targets. I keep doing that, keep messing up. Next search though. Oh, missed out on that one again. Missed out on that one. I need to get quicker at sniping. I need to get quicker. Here we go. One more deal. Let's get it. Let's get a live deal. 500 coins for a Games. There we go. Games. Don't know how you say that guy's name, but you got him for 500 coins right there. Let's go and see what he settles for. Got that Ashley Young as well. What's this guy going for? Again, a lot more than what I got him for. About 800 or 900 coins. I'll definitely take that. So for the next filter, again, you want to keep the quality at gold and the league to the Premier League, but then you want to set your club to Chelsea and nation to Spain, and just find out what the lowest by now is. So right now, it's about 2.8? 2.8k is the lowest by now, and right now Alonso is the cheapest card in the market, and he probably will be when you're watching the video and using the method. But you do also have a lot of other cards you can snipe apart from Alonso. You've got Pedro, who can also come up. He goes for, I think, about 3.5 to 4k as of right now, and then I believe Morata can actually get listed this cheap, and also Azpilicueta and Fabregas can also pop up. I'm not 100% sure if they can, some of the higher rated ones, but I know for sure Alonso and Pedro can definitely pop up with this filter. So you then just want to undercut by about 200 or 300 coins and try and snipe some of them. So about 2.5k. First search, there's already a load of Alonsos. 2 Alonsos. 3 came up, got 2 of them. I can instantly sell them all for, what was he going for? 2.8, and make myself about 200 or 300 coins on each of them. Another Alonso for 2.5k. There's so many coming up right here, and I can sell all of them for 2.8k, which is not too bad at all. Really going to make a load of profit on them, and then it's only a matter of time until you get lucky enough to pick up someone like Pedro, or, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, like, let me know in the chat. There we go, another one for 2.5. Let me know, not in the chat, I'm not streaming, let me know in the comments if you've managed to see like an Azpilicueta, Fabregas, Morata, or even actually managed to snipe one. But right here, you get a lot of Alonsos. That's the main card. Here we go, 2.4k picked up an Alonso there. That's the cheapest so far. And you just get so many cards. That one's actually converted to left back as well, so may go for a little bit more, even though that isn't the most expensive of position changes. 1.2k for a Pedro. There we go. That's what I'm saying. How cheap you can get these cards. Pedro for 1.4k. And I'm going to check what he sells for. He's about 3k at least. 3.2, 3.3. And that's the first card that isn't an Alonso to come up, and we've already picked him up. And I'm not 100% sure if you can actually get like Morata, Fabregas and Azpilicueta. I think they're all the ones who can come up. If you've ever sniped one or even just seen one, let me know in the comments down below, but I'm not sure. I haven't personally managed to snipe one, but I know that Morata has quite a low price. 2.5 there for an Alonso. Picked that one up because I actually, I ended up, I think I invested in a Morata when he was like 8k on the web app. So if he can be listed for 8k or so, he can probably be listed up for like 3k or whatever he's going for on, well, or whatever the lowest price is here that we're sniping for. So I think potentially you can get him, but you can definitely get Pedro and Alonso. 2.5k for a Pedro. That is the second one I've seen, and the second one I've sniped. Surprised I haven't been outbid on either of those. But 2.5, I think 1.2 for the last one. He's going for about 3k, so that's going to be a nice bit of profit there. I'm going to try and get one more deal, and then we can move on to the next filter. Now, one thing to bear in mind with all these sniping filters is the prices won't exactly be the same with me and whatever console you're on or whatever time you're watching this video. Like if you're watching this in a couple of weeks time, or if you're maybe on PlayStation or PC just on another console, prices are probably going to be different. If that's the case, all you need to do, as we missed out on a Pedro for 2.4k, is just try and find whatever they're selling for you and undercut by the same kind of amount that I'm undercutting by. There we go, Pedro right forward for 2.5. Final deal right there. So obviously they're going for 2.5k for me. If they're going for 3k for you, then you just want to undercut that by a couple hundred coins. I think actually they're not going for 2.5k for me. They're going for like 2.8. So I've undercut to 2.5. If they're going for 3k, undercut to like 2.8, 2.7. We've ended up picking up a Pedro right here, right forward. If I can find him, send him to the transfer list. And let's head on to the next filter. Moving on to the next filter, and this one's a little bit higher budget. Right now, I'd recommend about 50k to use it. Obviously, if you're watching this in a couple of weeks' time or even a couple of months' time, it's going to be cheaper and you're going to need less coins, and you can obviously adjust the price you're sniping the cards at to suit you. But as you guys can see, you want to set the quality to gold, league to the Premier League, club to Spurs, and then nation as Belgium. And you just want to find out what the card's selling for. So right now, it's about 19,500 coins. And the cards you're sniping right here, you've got Moussa Dembele, who's about 25k, I believe. Jan Vertonghen, who, as you guys can see here, is about 19. And then Alderweireld, who I think is about 30 or 40. So you've got 3 different players. All of them are quite expensive. And you're obviously mainly going to be sniping Vertonghen, like with the last one you're mainly sniping Alonso. But there's the on the off chance you could potentially get someone like Dembele or Alderweireld. It makes this a really, really good filter, as you could potentially make like 10k if you get lucky and snipe an Alderweireld. So I'd recommend undercutting by about 1,000 coins, so bring it down to 18,250 in this case. Obviously, if they're going for like 15k for you, bring it down to 14k. If they're going for 25k, bring it down to 24k. You guys get the idea. Then all you want to do, just try and snipe a card. Simple as that. So I managed to pick up a Vertonghen for 18k. He's going for about 1,500 coins more than that. So after tax, I'm going to be able to make a couple hundred coins. I mean, about 500-600, I think, which isn't too bad. So I'm going to go ahead, send that over to the transfer list, and then let's go ahead and get some more deals. 18k, literally next search for another Vertonghen. As you guys can see right here, we picked him up, and that was, yeah, as I said, my next search. Again, send him over to the transfer list. And yeah, that was my first search, which is crazy. Dembele for 19.5k. First time I've seen him come up, I was literally just checking the price to make sure he hadn't like dropped down completely in price, because I was surprised I got in first search. 19.5k is the price Vertonghen's going for, but Dembele, he's a little bit more. He's about 21, 22k. That's a decent deal. First time I've seen him pop up as well. So it's going to be a few thousand coins profit. 17.5k for a Vertonghen. That's the cheapest I've seen so far. I've seen a couple for about 18.5 to 18k. Obviously, we've already got 2 for 18, but 17.5, that's going to be, I think right now he's going for 19.5k. So after tax, that's going to be just over 1,000 coins profit, which is really, really good. So we're going to go ahead, send that over to the transfer list, and it's time to move on to the final filter. So for the final filter, we're going to be sniping special cards from different leagues. So first up, we're going to be going for the Premier League. All you want to do is set the quality to special, and then we're going to start off for the Premier League, as I said, but I'll show you guys with the other leagues. It does also work pretty well, and you just want to find out what the lowest buy now for any special cards are. Now, normally you're going to be getting these Ultimate Scream cards, especially for the Premier League, as there's quite a few that are around about this 17 to 20k mark. You've got people like Masonda, Crouch, Sacco, and Forster, and the cheapest right now is Forster. Obviously, you've got informs though as well. Right now in the Premier League, there's people like Fabianski. He's about 25 to 30k, and you could potentially get one listed up very, very cheaply. You could get people like Otamendi even listed up this cheaply. I remember back on FIFA 16, Otamendi's inform was going for like 300k, and I once missed out on one listed up for 15,000 coins. So you can get cards listed ridiculously cheap, and you never know. I've seen people get Eriksen's inform card for like 20k. I've seen people get some ridiculous deals so far in this game, and if you get lucky enough, this is how you can get cards that make you potentially like 100 to 200,000 coins. Obviously, if you get lucky enough, but you can get plenty of cards that make you a few thousand. All you want to do though, find the lowest buy now, which right now, I'll just quickly refresh the market right there. Right now it's 15k. There's already a deal listed up, so I'll pick that one up. Missed out on that one, and then this one I assume has already been bought. Yes, it has. So 17k is the lowest buy now. Going to undercut that by 1,000 coins, that means 16k, and then we're just going to try and snipe a deal. There we go, 15k for a Fraser Forster. That took literally like 10 or 15 seconds. We've already managed to get a deal, and I'm going to be able to sell him on for about 17k, so that's a really good deal. Going to be able to make about 1,500 coins profit after tax on him. Going to go ahead and list him straight up just so I have the coins to keep on going with this method. And also informs, especially ones that are currently in packs, they vary a lot in price, especially with packs out right now. We've got 45k packs. Loads of these are being packed, so I don't want to be keeping them too long because his price may end up dropping down. But there we go. We got another one for 15,750. I'm going to go ahead and do exactly the same on this one. I'll list this up if I can actually find him again. I'll list this one up for I'll go with 17k on this one as well, and that's going to be a little bit less profit, but still about 500 to 600 coins or so. Not too bad there. And as I said, you're mainly going to be getting the cheapest card that's there. So obviously Forster's the cheapest right now. The main card you're going to be getting is Forster, but you never know, you could get someone in this case here like Masonda. You can maybe get Crouch or Saka with their ultimate screen cards, or you could get one of the Premier League informs too. So you do have quite a few options. Later on in FIFA, this may not work as well because there may be some discard price informs, but right now it works really, really well for most leagues. We're going to try and get one more Premier League deal and then move on to a new league. I've just missed out on a Forster this time for 12,250 coins. That's like 3k cheaper than the one that I picked up just a couple of minutes ago. I mean, I'm not good at maths, but had I picked him up, he's going for 17k. That was 12k. That would have been like 4k profit after tax. That would have been sick, but we missed out on him. So I've managed to get another Fraser Forster this time for 16,000 coins. Obviously not quite as good as that one I just missed out on for 12k, but nevertheless I'm going to be able to make a couple hundred coins on him, selling him for around 17,000. That's going to be the final deal as well with this Premier League filter, but there's still plenty of others using other leagues. So for example, you can go over to the Liga, you can just find what the lowest price for an inform is. So right now it's this guy here called Samasa, and he's going for about 14k, so you can then just try and snipe for about 13k, and you could get him, you can get any other special cards in that league. You can do the same with the Chaos UA, for example. If there is a case like this where you've got a card that's really cheap, like he's about 11 or 12k, I wouldn't really recommend going ahead and trying to snipe cards there, just because you're only really going to be able to get one of them and no other cards are going to come up. But Bundesliga, you can check that as well. And again, if there are any cards like this, I would stay away from it. But right now, Liga 1 does look like a decent option to go ahead and try and snipe some cards from. La Liga, we can take a look at that as well. As you see here, there's a few cards that are going for a little bit more. So what's that, about 15k? You've got two different cards there, Sanabria and Elastando, who can both come up. And then you've got some more expensive informs as well. You've got the one to watch Hernandez too. So you've got quite a few cards that can come up, and all you want to do here, just undercut by about 1,000 coins or so. So right now the lowest by now is 13,750. Undercut that, I'd bring it down to about 13k, and then just try and snipe some cards. You can make your own filters doing this. You can go through other leagues. It's going to work a lot better in the future because there's going to be more Team of the Week players released. So from La Liga right now, there's only like 2 or 3 cards you can snipe with this, but maybe in like 2 months time or so, you're going to have loads more cards, so you can get obviously more snipes, and that's going to be even easier. So you can kind of mix and match, and you can make your own filters. The same with, for example, right backs. You can go through, try and snipe right backs or left backs from the Bundesliga, something like that. You can make your own filters using some of the ones I've shown. You can just kind of adapt them and make them work for you, but I've shown you some really good ones. So let's head over to the transfer list. I'm going to list everyone up, and then you guys can see once they've all sold on. So here we go, I've come back the next day, and I've managed to sell on pretty much every single item that I picked up yesterday, and hopefully I'll have made a load of coins. I think I was on around about 130-ish K before obviously going ahead and sniping these cards yesterday. I mean, you guys can go back and check in the video earlier on, see exactly how many coins I had and compare that to how many I've got now. But I think I made about 15k profit or so, which is not too bad at all. So as you guys can see, the Tongans, we were selling them on right here. He did actually rise a bit in price. When I first sniped him, he was going for about 18k or so. And then the other ones that I picked up, I went ahead and sold on a little bit later, and he'd risen in price. Forces, we sold all of them 17k, and I was getting them for about 15 or so, making about 1,000 coins on them. Pedro, I think we got one of them for like 1.2k, made a load of good coins on one of them. Got another for like 2,000 and another for 2.5, I think, but that one is actually a right forward to sold for a bit more. Loads of Alonsos, we've got all of them for like 2,000 to 2.5k. And sold them all for 2.8, I think it was. Yeah, 2.8 or 2.7, depended if they were in left back or left wing back, or if they had chemistels. Dembele we sold for just over 20k there, got him for about 18 or 19. And yeah, you guys can see we're selling on all these silvers too for about 500 or so, and I was getting them for 200 to 300 really on average. We were also selling on those wing backs, full backs that I was getting to. And then Rosinha is the only card yet to sell on. So yeah, as you guys can see, we managed to sell on all of these cards right here. Made myself a load of coins, and that's using the different sniping filters I showed you. I managed to make a load of coins with all of them. Hopefully this video is going to help you guys out. Loads of sniping filters. You guys can go and use them depending how many coins you've got. There's one that's going to suit your budget, and hopefully it will make you loads of coins. If you do have any others, let me know in the comments down below. I can maybe include them in a part 2 and do some more videos on sniping. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, maybe where I try and snipe icons or anything cool like that. I could do some sniping challenges, maybe even with other YouTubers, then let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new around here as well, as I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And also, if you guys could leave a like on the video, that would be very much appreciated. And finally, if you want to get any cheap football shirts like some of the ones you can see in the background, go and check out myfootballfactory.com. There's a link down below, and you can use the discount code E2 at checkout to get shirts just like those in the background for as cheap as £20. So if you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you in my next video, take care.